I want to bring you this important story. You know, that they go from having a unit to rely on to being on their own. So many veterans have a really tough time transitioning into civilian life. We talk about it quite a lot. But there's one nonprofit here in North Texas helping them by putting them to work on the farm.
It is one of the groups that will benefit from this year's Carry the Load, a march to honor and celebrate our nation's heroes. And with more on that, here's Daybreak's Marcus Moore.
This plot of land in Desoto has been the source of homegrown fresh fruits and vegetables for several years now. As he watches volunteers harvest this most recent crop, Army veteran Jason Corbin thinks back to a dark time.
I had it all planned out how I was going to take my own life.
He spent 5 years in the military, and like so many other veterans, he struggled with PTSD. Life after service was one of loneliness, missing the camaraderie he'd come to love. But when he got his hands dirty at this farm, his life changed.
It's a working farm where we provide dirt therapy, basically.
Stephen Smith is co-founder of Farmers Assisting Returning Military, or F.A.R.M. Vets join other veterans for agricultural training and therapy. They also learn how to create a business plan with the hope they might run their own farms. Smith believes the result is a renewed sense of purpose.
But generally speaking, you want something meaningful out of life.
And in the coming weeks, this crop is going to move to one in Seagoville, where they will continue the work to help veterans. Every year, they've served more than 100. And in 2016, 2 veterans became farmers.
And perhaps we could see more farms like this one popping up with food going to families in need. Much like the produce volunteers are harvesting here before the farm moves.
Well, there's more than 2,000 pounds of food here, and you guys didn't want it to go to waste.
No, not at all.
Nick Marino is with TangoTab, a group that funnels meals to families in need every time you dine at a North Texas restaurant.
We fund the projects to make sure that this stuff gets out there to the people that need it.
And then grown by veterans.
Grown by veterans. You can't get any better than that. It can't get any better than that.
Veterans like Corbin, whose dark days almost took his life, but now he sees a bright future through farming. Marcus Moore, Channel 8 News.
And we want to remind you we are partnering with Carry the Load this year as we have in years past. The 2 relay teams are making their way to Dallas for a big 2-day rally. Opening ceremonies are this Sunday at Rivershawn Park. It all wraps up on Monday, and John McKay is emceeing this year's Memorial Day event, and it really is